Hey everybody, and welcome to Reading, Writing, and Arithmetic. My name is Jan Harris, and it is my honor to serve as the Superintendent of Dade County Schools, home of the Wolverines. And today we have an extra special show for all of you at home. We have our Teachers of the Year. And so today you're going to get to meet all four of our Teachers of the Year, and you'll get to hear who is the 2018-2019 Dade County Teacher of the Year. Also, we select an elementary Teacher of the Year and a secondary Teacher of the Year. So in doing so, Dade County becomes part of the statewide competition for the Georgia Teacher of the Year. So we've got a packed room here at KWN today, and we sure do appreciate Evan Stone and the good people over here at KWN that allow us to share the good news about our school system with the community. Well, today I have two of our beautiful teachers here, and we're starting with elementary. So I'll start on my far left is Miss Amber Barton. And Miss Barton, what grade do you teach? Tell everybody where you work.
Well, I work at Dade Elementary. I teach 4th grade math and science and social studies.
And how many students do you have?
I have about 20 in my homeroom, but I teach about 65 students.
There you go. A lot of students every day. And next to Miss Barton, we have Rhonda Bradford. Coach Bradford, where do you coach and teach?
I teach at Davis Elementary, and I get to see all the students, kindergarten through 5th grade, and we have roughly about a little over 330 students. So we do the health and PE there, and then in the afternoons I spend my time on the volleyball court with the. I'm an assistant coach for the girls, the volleyball team.
And that's a new sport, and this is the second year.
Yes, ma'am. We're in.
Volleyball.
This is year 3.
Year 3. Okay.
This is year 3, so it's exciting. We're doing really well.
That's great. You know, a lot of people at home, they wonder, what made you want to become a teacher? And think about that for a minute, and I'll tell everybody at home that, this is such a great honor for the teachers because they are selected by their colleagues. And it's a very competitive process because, we have a lot of wonderful teachers in our school system. And so to be honored by your colleagues is truly a distinguished award. And so would y'all like to share, how did you decide you wanted to be a teacher?
Of course. I have always pretty much known I wanted to be a teacher. When I was little, I pretended my stuffed animals were my students, and I just loved it. I loved teaching. I loved learning throughout high school, and then I just love helping students and helping children, and the most important, I love kids. So it was kind of an easy decision for me.
What about you?
I cannot say that was always my, this is what I want to do from the time I was little bitty. But I definitely remember when I was in college is when I finally, figured out what my path was going to be. And I have a lot of great influences in my life who were educators. I had a grandmother who taught and retired. I had a mother who also taught in the school system. So I've grown up with education in my blood, and it has been...
You're used to it.
It's always been right there at my fingertips. So it was, once I chose it, it has been no turning back. It's a great decision.
Well, do you want to tell a little bit about your family and maybe what you enjoy doing in your free time?
Of course. I have 2 kids. I have a 3-year-old little girl, and her name is Taylor. And I have a 6-year-old little boy. His name is Landon, and Landon goes to Dade Elementary, and Taylor goes to Sweet Peas Learning Center. And Landon loves Dade Elementary. He loves going to school, and that makes me happy as a mom, not just a teacher. But I'm married to Eddie Barton, and we live in Chattanooga. We're from Dade, and we like to do family things. We like to spend time together and, do family things.
My husband is Mason Bradford, and he and I have 2 children. Strider is a 3rd grader at Davis, and Lakeland is a kindergarten student at Davis. And you can find us on the weekends anywhere outside. And it can be, we could be in the creek, we could be kayaking, we could be water skiing, snow skiing. We really enjoy the great outdoors. Just getting out and being active as a family. For us, that's our time to kick back and enjoy each other's company. So
I'm not so active.
I've seen both of you out and about at many activities and having fun always. So I'm wondering, there are people watching the show that, including our students who will watch this and rewatch it to see their teacher on reading, writing, and arithmetic. And I'm wondering if you have any advice for students, how to be successful in school, or perhaps someone who is thinking about a teaching profession. Anything you want to say about either of those?
I think if you're thinking of teaching as a profession, you probably already have a heart for children. And I would just say continue that, because kids will love you, and I think the relationship that you have with your students is the most important. And if you're there to help them and guide them, then that's all that matters.
That's really well said, Amber. I agree with that 100%. I also feel like, the education world is, I don't think it's something to be taken lightheartedly. We are a huge influence for many students, and I like to think that we can impact their lives in such a positive way. And that's not something to be taken lightly.
I love
you
that.
You enter the profession, and it doesn't take long to realize just what an influence you really are.
You're
and
important.
what you can be. So that would be the thing, is realize the power that is at your fingertips, because it is very empowering.
It's a power of influence, isn't it?
I love that.
Yeah.
And at your school, we have excellent elementary schools, and I know at Dade Elementary you've got a big event coming up this weekend. Do you want to tell them about that?
We have our annual fall festival this weekend from 2 to 5, and we would love to see the community come out and support. Everyone works so hard. All of the teachers at Dade Elementary work hard, and the students are really excited.
That is a fun event. We've enjoyed that. My husband, in fact, last year when we were walking the halls, he said, "I'd really like to go to school here. This is an inspirational place." And I said, all of our schools are. That's great. You've got a grandparents' breakfast, I think, coming up next week.
We do, yes. So all the grandparents come out and eat breakfast, and our wonderful cafeteria staff, they always prepare such great meals for us, and so we always look forward to that. And it's a great time for the kids to have their special guests come and be with them, and they love to feel special. So that's a special time.
Well, Davis Elementary and Dade Elementary schools are both exemplary schools. We're so proud of them. And we're proud of each one of you. And again, for everyone at home, I want to congratulate our Teachers of the Year. And this is Rhonda Bradford, the Teacher of the Year for Davis Elementary, and Amber Barton, the Teacher of the Year for Dade Elementary School. So we congratulate you. And we're going to take a break, and when we come back, you'll get to meet the secondary Teachers of the Year. So stay tuned.
It's back for a limited time Guthrie's Buy 4 Get 1 More deal. Come on into Guthrie's in Trenton and Ringgold to get your punch card and start saving. It's really easy. Buy 4 meals at the regular price and get the 5th meal free. It's the Buy 4 Get 1 More deal now at Guthrie's. And be sure to get by Guthrie's for your after-school snack box, now available. Guthrie's, home of the golden fried chicken finger and the best chicken finger sauce in the world. Highway 136 West in Trenton and off Alabama Highway near Food Line in Ringgold.
Guthrie's, no fast food, good food fast.
This fall, we're rolling out the Love the Bus Elementary campaign. Love the Bus is designed to teach students the importance of safety, respect, and proper bus etiquette. As we continue to enhance efforts of safety for our students, we'd like to have you as part of our team. The Dade County Schools Transportation Department is seeking bus drivers and bus monitors. Part-time hours with full-time benefits. For more info, call the Dade County Schools Central Office today at 706-657-4361.
Georgia Northwestern Technical College is now accepting applications for classes. We offer programs in business, health, industrial, and public service at 6 campus locations with financial aid options as well. Take day, evening, or online classes to get your degree, diploma, or certificate. Apply now. Drop by one of our campuses today or check us out at gntc.edu. Georgia Northwestern Technical College. Get focused. Get hired.
Can you gig it? Oh, yes, you can. We know you've been waiting for a long time, and now Tennessee Valley Net is bringing it to you. Gigabit internet service now available in certain areas of Dade County. Not just fast, super fast internet service now available from Tennessee Valley Net. People are talking, I mean really smiling about gig speed internet available in limited areas from Tennessee Valley Net. Call today at 706-657-4367 or log on at tvn.net and see if gig speed is available where you are. We know you'll gig it from Tennessee Valley Net.
Hey everybody, we're back at Reading, Writing, and Arithmetic. I'm Jan Harris, the Superintendent of Dade County Schools, and today we're honoring our Teachers of the Year. It's a big day in Dade County. So we just met our elementary teachers, and now you're going to get to meet the secondary Teachers of the Year. Starting to my far left, we have Ashley Smith, the Teacher of the Year for Dade Middle School. And next to her, Heidi Wilson, the Teacher of the Year for the high school. And so let me just start off by asking each one of you, tell a little bit about your classroom, what you teach, and how many students, anything you want to tell us about your classroom.
I teach 6th grade math at the middle school, both Gen Ed and Accelerated. We started that program last year, and I see about 103 students every day.
And I believe you were one of the teachers that you had one of the greatest increases on your test scores.
Yes, ma'am. My students worked very hard last year. I'm very proud.
Well, congratulations.
Thank you.
Congratulations.
I'm Heidi Wilson. I teach visual arts at the high school. This semester I have about 90 students, and next semester I'll have also about 90 students. So throughout the year it'll be about 180.
Well, we're very proud of each one of you, and you know, the teachers are selected by their colleagues, and that is a tremendous honor.
Thank you.
When you're selected by your peers.
Thank you.
And so, and both of you, how many years have you been teaching?
This is my 5th full year.
And this is my 4th
Your
year.
4th.
Yes, ma'am.
4th and 5th year. Well, people at home are probably wondering, like, what made you decide to become a teacher? Did you always want to be a teacher? Or tell us a little bit about that.
I actually did not start off teaching in college. I started with a nursing degree because I knew I wanted to help people in some capacity. And then I was sitting in a microbiology class and I thought, man, this is boring. And so I spoke to my college advisor. Both her and my family really encouraged me to try the education field. I have a lot of educators in my family. And I got placed with a 8th grade physical science teacher, and she was amazing, and I thought if I could teach like her that I would have a really good time doing it. So for that, it was history from there. Yep.
And you also sponsor the cheerleaders,
Yes,
is that
ma'am.
right?
I do. I do the cheerleading program at the middle school.
All right, well, like Ms. Smith, I didn't plan on becoming a teacher from the start. I actually got my bachelor's degree in graphic design. And, you know, I was practicing in that field, and the position came open at the high school, and I was a student there. And it was actually my art teacher from the high school that called and said I should come in and interview. And I'm not really the type of person who would have done that, not being prepared with a degree, a teaching degree and all that. So, but I thought, you know, I had such great teachers and coaches who advocated for my love of art and pushed for me to go into that field, and I just think that'd be a wonderful thing to do for other art students. And I still practice graphic design on the side, but also get to do what I really turned out loving to do, and that's teach and coach other students in the field of art. So.
Well, and last year and the years before, you split your time between the middle
Yes,
school
ma'am.
and the high school. And Mr. Farney he said, we've got to have Miss Wilson at the high school this year because we have so many students who have signed up for her art class. And so I think that's a real tribute to you as well. And
Thank you.
Absolutely.
he said there are students there that just need her. They need her there, and they want to learn about graphic arts, and they want to, learn more about art. And the arts really create that love for life,
I agree.
really.
Mm-hmm.
I love the
Absolutely.
arts. Even though I'm a math person, I love the arts. Well, tell us about your personal life. Would you like to share about your family? And I heard you've got some exciting news in your family.
I do. Just last night, my older sister had the first grandbaby of the family, so I'm a new aunt. I have a little niece. Her name is Harper Lane, and we're really excited to have her. I'm going to get to meet her for the first time this weekend. So
how
I am very
exciting.
excited, yes. And the rest of my family lives in the same area she does, so it's just me up here, but I do go home often and spend time with them.
And you have 3 sisters.
I do, yes.
There are three of you. You have
yes.
2 sisters.
Yes,
Yeah.
ma'am.
Well, congratulations
Thank you so
on the
much.
new baby.
Yes.
That's
I'm very
exciting.
excited.
Well, my husband works at the high school as well, Mr. Wilson. He's a mechatronics teacher. We have a daughter who's 3, so she'll be starting pre-K here next year. And just in our free time, we really like to travel. Hopefully, when we get all her vaccines done, we're headed to France. So we really enjoy culture. So that's what we try to do once a year, or at least get the states knocked off our list if we can't go out of the country. So.
Well, that's fun. Well, do you have any advice that you want to pass along from your experiences? Something you'd like to say to students, or perhaps to teachers who are people who are thinking about becoming a teacher?
Yes, absolutely. I would say that our jobs are not about us. Our jobs are about the children that we teach. So you have to be a truly selfless person to want to do a job like this, because every day you come in, you're dealing with children who have all sorts of different things going on at home, outside of your classroom, and you have to be the support and the love and the encouragement that they may not get elsewhere. So it's hard sometimes to leave all of your things at the door, but it's important that you go into it with the mindset of your job's not about you, but it's about the children.
Right.
That's
good advice.
Yes, very
it's
good.
It's not about us, it's about the students.
I'll just say, if you're thinking about becoming an educator, especially those in the secondary field, it's so quick. The 4 years come and go, and we send them either to the workforce or to college. And just discover and celebrate your students' interests and try to push them to pursue those interests. You know, I had a lot of people growing up tell me, like I said earlier, that art may not be the best choice, but I also had many teachers who celebrated my passion with that. And, you know, just be with your kids and what they want to do, and because ultimately it's their life and their job, and I think it's super important that they enjoy what they do on a daily basis. So
that's great. Well, we're going to take a break here in a minute, and when we come back, we're going to announce the Dade County Elementary and Secondary Teacher of the Year and the Dade County Teacher of the Year. And then that person will be in the running for the Georgia Teacher of the Year. And we've had so much fun. There's been a committee that's gone to each one of your classrooms. We observed your classrooms, and we had a time for an interview, a conversation, and I tell you, we've got wonderful teachers, and the 4 of you represent the best of all of us and the best of teaching. And so I just want to congratulate you again. And again, this is Ashley Smith, the Teacher of the Year for Dade Middle School, and Heidi Wilson, the Teacher of the Year for Dade County High School. So stay tuned, and we'll be announcing who will be the Teacher of the Year.
At Gross Furniture in Trenton, Georgia, you get the savings, the selection, and the satisfaction of getting the furniture you deserve at the prices you want. Come in, relax, and take your time. Our staff can assist you with the entire process, from expert advice to professional delivery. That's because Gross Furniture is local and treats you with honesty. Just north of the Courthouse Square on Highway 11 in Trenton. Gross Furniture, the home furnishing store that offers you more.
Methamphetamine affects everyone, your neighbors, your friends, and even your family.
Know the signs.
Physical symptoms include you may have extreme difficulty sleeping and even insomnia, and you may lose your appetite.
Know the signs. Please know the signs.
You can seem nervous and anxious and even have paranoia.
Know the signs.
Overheat easily and sweat without even being hot.
Know the signs.
Dilated pupils and even hair loss.
Know the signs.
Hallucinations and delusions. And you can also have tachycardia, which is a rapid heart rate.
Know the signs.
You may have liver damage and loss of skin elasticity.
Know the signs.
You may notice unexplained financial instability and social isolation.
Know the signs.
You may have a false sense of euphoria, coupled with strong depression and even risky behavior, legal trouble, memory loss, and repeated incarceration.
Please know the signs. Unfortunately, we do.
The Moore family name has built a legacy of trust, compassion, and peace of mind by standing with families during time of loss. Now in our 70th year, the Moore family commitment grows even stronger, from affordable traditional services to cremation. Our experienced staff stands ready to follow through on you and your family's wishes. Since 1945, the Moore family of funeral homes, North Sand Mountain and Trenton, always dedicated to those we serve.
Hey everybody, I know you are anxious at home to find out who out of our 4 exemplary teachers will be the Dade County Teacher of the Year. And so with me today, we have one of our board members, Jennifer Hartline, and we're so honored to have our board member here with us and serving on the committee. Thank you for serving.
It's been a pleasure. I really enjoyed getting to watch and observe each of these and go through the process. It's been a nice event.
Well, thank you for your time and thank you for your leadership. And so without further ado, it is my honor to call the Elementary Teacher of the Year up on the stage to join us, and that is Rhonda Bradford. Is that Rhonda? Ms. Bradford, Coach Bradford, come on up. And the Secondary Teacher of the Year is Heidi Wilson. And we've got a full house here in the studio today, and people are clapping and smiling, and we love all of our teachers, and we wish we didn't have to just narrow it down to one, but that's the way this process goes. So congratulations to each one of you for being the Elementary and the Secondary Teacher of the Year. And Ms. Hartline, would you like to announce the Dade County Teacher of the Year? Uh-huh.
It is with great pleasure that I present these for Dade County Teacher of the Year to Miss Heidi. Oh my goodness.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Well, congratulations, and I think your husband's here.
That's awesome.
Come up and say hello to everybody, Mr. Wilson. Give your wife a hug.
Well, I got out of
class today to come see her win.
See
this
her
award,
win it.
So I win.
There you go. Well, we're proud of you too. And I saw Mr. Wilson one day. I said, "Congratulations. What's it like being married to the Teacher of the Year?" And he said, "I'm just happy to live in her shadow." So anyway, you got a great attitude. So Miss Wilson, we'd like to hear from you. You're making me cry. Your message, and we're just gonna step off the stage, and you've got about a few minutes here to just tell us about what you think about teaching.
Okay.
Let's just let her have a moment. We'll just step over here.
I think the main message that I can pass along to fellow educators and the community is it's so important to, especially as an educator, to show these students that, you know, no matter what you go through in life, you can overcome that, and with the help of friends, family, and I always advocate for counseling services at the school and otherwise. Whatever you may be going through, whatever you put your heart to, you can do it. Mr. Wilson and myself, I do like to share this about our personal testimony and our personal journey. We did lose our first baby, and she has really been, she's really been the guiding force in the way I teach. Because I can't imagine what some of our students go through at home. And for them to be able to see that teachers are real people and that we do go through things and that you can overcome and help other people, I think that's super important. So,
Tell about your art therapy.
yeah, sure. And I'm a mess, sorry. A large part of my unit throughout both semesters is art therapy, and it's just such an important outlet for kids to let go of these situations that they may be going through, and to find help in a creative medium that's not only academic. Of course, it is graded, it is an assignment, but it's a way of expression. And like I said, letting loose of things that they may be going through and they can't put into words otherwise. So I do like to advocate for art therapy, and I would like to maybe get a school-wide art therapy incentive going in the future, because I know, more than just my students could benefit from a program like that. But the arts are a fantastic way to express yourself and, like I said, show things and say things without words.
Well, you got another surprise here, and I'm going to invite Miss Hartline and just ask you to stand, Miss Wilson.
Sure.
And your principal here wants to come and congratulate you and say a few things to you. So,
Congratulations!
So that they
Congratulations!
can see
Thank you, I
those in the
appreciate it.
thing. And so, is she a good teacher?
Oh, she's
Mr.
an amazing
Forney?
teacher. She's an amazing teacher. Oh, look, we're off the camera. We gotta like
he's
squat.
like y'all are standing up now.
But I just can't say enough positive things. What Heidi brings to the table. Nick and I were riding over here, and what's probably the most amazing thing about her is that she doesn't realize how great she is. She's so humble. She's a person that works so hard every day and is looking to reach every kid in her class, and not only in her class but outside the class as well. So we're so fortunate to have her, and her story is a great one, and we're glad that she's going to be able to share it on the statewide stage.
Well, great. And I want to invite all the Teachers of the Year come up here, and then we're going to wave goodbye to everybody at home. Come on up here. We're so proud of all of our Teachers of the Year. Miss Rogers, Mr. Will, everybody come up here. We're just going to wave to everybody at home, and Miss Johnson and Miss Darlene Rogers and everybody. So come on up and squeeze in. And we just want to say thank you for your support of Dade County Schools. It's a wonderful place to learn, and these teachers represent the best of all of our faculty. So come and see us. Congratulations, Teachers of the Year. We love y'all.